Hello everyone, my name is Qcode and welcome back to our Löve Tutorialy series thingy episode 15. Today we're going to be going over two new arguments in the love.graphics.draw function, that being rotation and scale factors. I'm going to open up my file here. I've still got all the stuff left in from last time. I'm just going to be adding some arguments to this black brick. As you can see, I've already got the tile set, the quad, the X and Y. However, if you scroll down here, you can see there's also rotation, SX and SY. So that is scale factor for the X-axis and scale factor for the Y-axis. First up is rotation. All you have to do to add a different rotation is just add a comma and then put the amount you want to rotate it by in pi radians. For now I'm just going to put 0. As you can see, the black brick is still oriented correctly. However, if I write in here math.pi, you can't exactly see it very well, but now the block is flipped upside down. Radians are a bit more complicated to understand than degrees. You can't exactly just look at a radian and understand what type of rotation that is. However, if you go into Google and simply type something like 90 degrees in radians, and then that will tell you 1.57079633 radians, or simply math.pi divided by 2. That rotates the block by 90 degrees. This doesn't necessarily have to be in 90-degree angles. Let's say you want something completely random, like, I don't know, 67. Why am I saving? That's 1.1693, so I'll put that in there for my rotation. 1.1693. And as you can see, the block is slightly askew. I would recommend not doing this with pixel art because rotated pixels look kind of bad when it comes to aesthetics. But it's honestly your own simple choice. Now, scale factor for your image. The scale factor by default is 1, so if you put in 1, nothing will change. You can change it to 2, and the image will be twice as large. You'll notice the larger you scale your image, the more blurry it gets. There's a simple way to fix this, is right at the very top of your file, write love.graphics.set default filter. And then inside of that, put nearest, comma, nearest. And now that will scale completely well, and you will instead get crisp pixel art instead of blurry pixel art. Note that by default the scaling is the same for both the X and Y axis. However, if you put, for example, 4 and then 2, that will give it 4 on the X axis and 2 on the Y axis. As you can see, the block is all stretched out, looks very silly. Or for an example, I can stretch out on the Y-axis, so it's now a taller block. Thank you everyone for watching this episode. Continuing on the graphics theme, next episode I'm going to be going over push, pop and translate, as well as how you can use these love functions to create scrolling in your game. I hope to see you all next time. Goodbye!